Good morning. Don't mind the crazy. But again, I really don't care. So, Holy New Moon. I, myself, suffered. I don't know if you guys did, but the headache that I had for the last 2 days, I haven't even been able to think straight. So, let alone come out here and deliver any kind of messages to you guys. And any kind of downloads that we're trying to get in, we're being completely... So there's a lot of energies out there right now because so many people know that many of us are ascending and they are just trying to hold on for dear life. And I'll tell you something. I sat with it. I felt it. But they're not going to be able to stop what's happening. So be aware of that. But this new moon ushers in your 10 of Pentacles. So, whatever it is you've been hoping for, dreaming for, working toward, whatever it might be, here it comes. And I think that's why this new moon felt more like a full moon with all the craziness behind it. But I had a dream the other day. And I don't remember how many days ago it was because kind of my days run together. But we were all sitting at a very big table. And some people I knew, some people I didn't. Some people probably were ancestors of other people. I don't know. But I got very loud. And I don't get very loud very often unless it's warranted. And I got off my chest some things to people. And they were people that I didn't even really know that were like at the end of the table. And it was an older couple. And the people next to them kept, claiming dementia. And I'm like, I don't fucking care. They're going to hear what I got to say. I just went all out and I laid it all on the table. And like I said, this was in a dream. I was somewhere. I wasn't here. But I think I was speaking for whomever needed to tell them this. And I do believe a lot of the dementia, the Alzheimer's, is a way of blocking the natural gifts that most of us have. And it's done through a lot of the medications, that they put us on, or the foods that we've eaten over God knows how long with all the tainted crap in it. But it was very vivid. And I was sitting next to, which I believe was my stepdad, and a younger version of him. And I think he was even younger than I was, And he apologized to me about a lot of things. I had kind of a horrific childhood with him. But, I had forgiven many of those things long ago. And, when he was dying, I don't believe that's what it was about. I believe that a lot of us who are in this spiritual realm of listening and getting your gifts and understanding everything that you can do are now speaking up for those who can't or who haven't found their voice yet. Because I do believe that was the big thing, is they were blocking many of our throat chakras, trying to get us not to talk. And that's never going to happen, especially with me. Especially with me. So I called it the gathering at the table because there were just so many people and so many entities that I felt were there. And whatever I had to say, they needed to hear. So, I yelled and I screamed. But since then, it's almost like I feel a lot of us are shopping in the Akashic Records. So what that means to me, when I see, it's like this big hallway and there's all these doors. And it's like you're picking and choosing which door to go in and where to go play for a while. And it's almost what it seems like to me is what people are absolutely doing. There's been a lot of ending of relationships. There's been a lot of ending of work. I just had a thing, kind of ironic, come in the mail today from the place that, I was working at, part-time for the restaurant, like almost a rub in the face, like, well, we're this, we're that, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, what do you want, universe? Never go backwards in your life. Always remember that, yes, you work at places, things happen, but you're not always meant to stay there. And I will say this, the energy that place carried sometimes was just, yeah, it was hard. You know, I did very well there, but I always say you're going to feel welcome. Your soul is going to feel good in places that, you know, I had that experience again on Sunday. I went and did a little grocery shopping, and then I stopped at 2 places on my way home because I hadn't been out in like, I don't know, 5-6 weeks. First place, great. Second place, same bullshit. And I'm like, okay, why do I keep coming back? You know, there's no reason. So it's almost like the universe's way of saying, okay, you're done with certain things. Let's move along with those things. And then this is what I heard a few days ago. I understood the assignment. Did the assigner understand the assignment? A mentor is someone who has been there and wants to share how it helped them. They now understand. Those who assign and don't understand it are not the teachers. They now understand. Those who assign and don't understand basically the assignment are not the teachers. And then today I heard, it starts today, changes in the air. You need to hear what comes next. Life is about to be on steroids. Oh, okay. So maybe all of this stuff that has been going on is for your higher self, right? And communication is key. Emails, face-to-face, text messages, phone calls, whatever it is. This is what's going to start happening. And I can feel it because, man, I am still trying to get rid of, which I think have been allergies, but they're still kind of like coming out. But there's just so much of it in the air. You guys, you're on your honoring path. This is why we're going the direction we're going. You're headed in that direction. The star is born. There are a lot of people this is going to upset, and they're going to be fighting. But you're over here resting, making choices for yourself. Because why? You've been nothing but loving. And the Queen of Cups. And it's going to draw in this. So, it's Judgment Day for a lot of people. For things that they've done that they have not taken accountability for. Or things that they have chosen to deny that happened. It's what's going to happen. So, either choose to be accountable for yourself, or it may end up happening something like I had with the gathering at the table and somebody like myself going off. Truth is truth, people. I don't care how somebody likes to sugarcoat something or say they didn't have a part in something. When people are present for something and they know something bad is going on and they say and do nothing, that's just as guilty as being a part of whatever goes on. So be careful in your choices of who you choose to hang out with, who you choose to be around, who you choose to listen to. It's all part of your journey. But again, big changes. Don't end up at a gathering at the table where you have somebody like me. Be at a gathering at a table where it's enjoyable and you have somebody, you know, who's got your back. And that's to me what it was about, because I could feel my stepdad and I could feel, you know, the loving people at the table. But then, like, they were on the ends, the people that wanted to cause a havoc. I was cushioned in the middle by the people that care for me. But there's still people on the outside that are trying to get in, and they're trying to cause chaos, and they're trying, I can't talk, see? Trying to make it seem like you don't know what you're doing. Don't let them. Everybody's journey here is different. Everybody's journey is going to take a turn the way it needs to go for you. Maybe you detoured off a little bit, get back on track. It's going to happen. We're human. We're not here to be perfect. We're here to learn about ourselves. Okay? A lot of things, you know, I've learned in my 57 years. Let me tell you. Let's get an angel card. I bring you a message from your fuck off! From your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. There it is, guys. Know that you're loved. Know that no matter what goes on, how bad it is, you'll always be taken care of if you've done the work and you have that relationship with yourself. Only you know what can happen. Okay? I love you all so much. Go and have a beautiful day.